Hello, air signs. Welcome back. Hope you're all doing well. It's been a minute since we've seen each other, hasn't it? I think some of my highest highs and lowest lows of my life have happened in that time, so I feel almost like a different person. But here we are. I've had some requests for this full moon. It seems to be a difficult one for many, so I'm going to attempt to assist with a couple of readings for the element signs. And please also look, I'm going to also post a short video about upcoming changes to the channel and ways that it's going to actually bloom and become more than just tarot guidance, and maybe some aspect of entertainment and philosophy and art and music and food and things to mix in. Travel, I love to travel. I'm always doing that. So I've decided I want to involve you guys and anybody interested. So there'll be more about that. But anyway, let's get to your reading for this full moon, air signs. Since we are in Libra, I thought it appropriate to begin here. And one of the people to mention this to me this month, my soul sister Jen, really needs it, and she's a fellow air sign. So here we are, starting with the air. All right. Let's see what's going on with us right now, you guys. Okay, we're intuitively trying to figure out, which I know this is true for me, man, and a give and take, right? And there we are, the air queen coming out to play, representing self. So we're reflecting upon ourselves, how we give and take with others, and, you know, in an intuitive way. Really deep reflecting, right? The air queen also brings a certain personal truth to the table. There's too many. With her sword, right? Cutting away that which does not serve, and bringing truth, logic, determination, with speed, you know, to the situation. So outside of her being our air feminine representation in the deck, she also has those qualities, right? Whoa. Okay, so we have the Chariot flip. I saw it. There it is. And then at the same time, wanting to walk away from the Ten of Swords, okay? Ooh, wait, this is resonating to me. Oh my goodness. Okay, 2 more columns, please. 2 more columns for the air signs, and then we'll clarify. One more. Yeah, this is really, I mean, it's a fast-moving energy happening, right? Where we are, 8 of Cups from 10 of Swords, right? So that means we are just like done with the pain cycle, you know, done with anything that's causing us to feel that what we are receiving is not an equivalent to what we are giving. Okay, so we're intuitively sort of understanding an imbalance, I think, wherein we've decided to quickly, the truth has brought us reflection of self, bringing us to the Chariot, a fast-moving, possibly travel, wherein we walk away from the pain that we have, you know, been experiencing, okay? And we want to manifest and materialize a kingdom, okay? So this is it could be a masculine energy. But it's a solid, solid masculinity, and it could be for feminines. For me, I know now I'm single, and maybe this is saying, ooh, an earth sense coming in for you, girl. But, and it could be saying that to some of you. But really, it also speaks to me a lot of the ability to manifest through my masculine self, through my masculine aspects, okay? And bring the Knight of Cups, and, that from the heart. So the Knight, this is one of the faster moving Knights of the deck, with water, okay? Not as fast as air, and not as fast as fire, honestly, but definitely much faster than earth. So the Knight of Cups as the water Knight, moves fairly quickly, swiftly, but with intention, right? From the heart, carrying that, forthright. I mean, in the picture, he's got that white steed and, a grail, and he's, riding, with a sense of pride and a sense of, intention, okay? So to manifest the King of Pentacles with the Knight of Cups, a security from perhaps financial, physical, material, 3D world security of sense, kingdom of the heart, right? Protected of and represented by the heart. So that's super beautiful, and I'm into it. Too many. I'm gonna clarify the Queen of Swords, please. Yeah, the Queen of Swords is coming through to cut away the freaking living nightmare that's been, has become some sense of reality, all right? With that Nine of Swords. Because we have because we're walking away over here from the Ten of Swords, right? So the Queen of Swords is coming through. Wow, this is so cool. Okay, so when the Chariot flipped, I don't know if you saw this, but when the Chariot flipped or came out, it like flipped and then flipped back. And when I went to flip over what I thought was the Chariot, it was the Empress behind the Chariot. So I put the Empress back and just took the Chariot. Now we have fallen with an Empress clarifier. I love that. I love synchronicity like that. So anyway, apparently, cutting away the Queen of Swords, bringing the truth, and to cut away, to bring that extra sword. See, what she's doing is bringing an additional sword to the situation to bring completion, right? Cut it away and bring completion. So that equals the Ten of Swords, wherein after the Chariot to the Empress, which is like, hold on, I'll explain that in a second, we come to walking away from that situation with the Ten of Swords, which is really what, should be happening. It's a new beginning. It's a completion, the Ten of Swords. But the Chariot to the Empress, talks a lot about the divine feminine nature, and the building the empire. Okay, so I feel like I am speaking to some queens here. We've got the High Priestess, the Queen of Swords, and the Empress. So this is a very, very, very feminine nature that's speaking to an air quality also with the air queen. So I may be also getting a lot of attention with the feminine of the air kingdom right now. But it's this cutting away of the living nightmare and the completion of the pain, walking away from the pain, due to the fact that you are being quickly traveling toward this very feminine, motherly nature of being the Empress. And the Empress governs over many lands, not just one. So she is actually in tune with all 4 queen territories, okay? Air, earth, fire, and water. Creativity, material reality, the emotional body, and the, all the qualities of truth from the Queen of Swords as well. So she comes in with all of these kingdoms, all of these lands under her domain, and is, has that feminine, almost prowess and balance and magic, bringing forth wherein then she becomes the High Priestess. So we've got a Queen, Empress, and High Priestess representation here, which sort of brings in Maiden, Mother, and the Crone, right, in some ways. So moving further, we have, okay, so yeah, walking away from the pain here is clarified by the Star card, okay? So hope, wishing upon a star. It's with hope that you say, okay, enough is enough. I'm walking away from this pain cycle. I'm allowing for completion, and I feel that hope and divine guidance and support from the universe is definitely indicated when it comes to this walking away from the pain. All right, universe is always going to be, asking for healing from us, to move on, to learn from whatever situation we have been brought into, and heal, move forward to share that light, whatever light came from the healing from the wounds of the darkness, okay, with others. Now that's always going to be the intention of the universe, okay? And with the, the manifesting into the king of earth that's here. Again, this could be a masculine energy that is of earth nature, okay? So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but it also, like I said, could be a feminine energy that is with hope, walking away from a pain cycle and looking to manifest within her kingdom of financial security, seeing choices in her creative world as the Queen of Wands, okay? Because we're already talking about the Empress and the High Priestess. So this is itemizing, utilizing the Queen of Wands and some creativity to create a greater sense of reaping what you sow in the material world, okay? And knowing that there's strength in the space of the heart and in that which is contained in the Knight of Cups in the Knight of Cups chalice. Okay, what is contained in that? You might. Oh, what is contained in that chalice? You might ask. It's the purity of passion, the purity of the heart. It's the blood of the spirit, right? Of your spirit, of your passion. What fills your emotional cup. That there's strength in that, okay? That there's strength in following that and letting that knight lead and protect, and help the Queen of Wands and the King. So it's like the Queen of Wands who has her creative fire. She's the passion, the creative. And the King of Pentacles, who's like the resource manager, and he like brings it into the reality, brings it forth to the community and into the real 3D world. And the Knight of Cups is out there protecting and serving, right, with the heart. And so this is a really beautiful team. And there's strength here. Okay, so it's super important for us right now to allow the Queen of Swords to come through and add her sword of truth to this living nightmare that we have found ourselves in. Allow the Chariot to bring us forth into the nurturing of the Empress, the nurturing of the Mother for the self, and for that which we create, okay, the family or the unit of creation. Because back here we intuitively understand that the give and take, the Knight of Clubs or the Knight of Wands coming in with the Six of Pentacles and the High Priestess, like she understands that there's been a very in and out and non-committal quality, perhaps even a novelty that you're realizing within the give and take of the community around you. And this is creating a living nightmare, like for you. And so the Queen, reflecting within the self, and the truth of that is going to be the Chariot that brings in the nurturing and empowers the Empress to walk away from the pain with hope and trust that within the cosmic order of the stars and the universe lies also her destiny, okay? And then she'll utilize the energy of the King of Pentacles to reap what she has sown as the Queen of Wands in her own creative realm, okay? Coming from the heart with strength. Yes, I like this. This sounds good. This is resonating with me. I dig it. Let me know if it's resonating with you. I'm going to do a couple of Earth cards and Chakra and Skedaddle, and then we'll skedaddle on out of here. The Page of Swords also with the Six of Swords on the bottom is like, spying. The Page of Swords is sort of a, not very communicative, very observant, observing. The spy card, the stalker card is often the Page of Swords. On your own victory. Okay, so we're just sort of looking in on this plan, you know, this idea, this situation, wherein we're going to shift, you know, into what nurtures and heals us. And I think therein we will find strength and victory, okay, from the heart. Nurturing, you just got nurturing. Yeah, I was just talking about this. That's what I was saying. You know, nurturing that which comes from the heart, okay? And the passionate. Having strength, yes, we just said that too. Strength with the heart. That's literally this. The strength with the heart card. That's what I was just talking about. We got the nurturing, the heart, you know, nurturing and strength. So I'm really feeling it, you know. And there just flipped love. Oh my goodness. So that is confirmation, okay? And what underneath love was sanctuary. So I'm going to hold these up because that just really did happen. Movement. On the bottom, which is again the Chariot card, you know, Six of Swords can represent travel and movement as well. And for me, if you watch the video, so burn it right now. So I just love that everything that I was just saying, you know, as a conclusion of this reading was verified here with these cards, with nurturing, love, strength, okay? And that's what I was saying, you know, it's really, there's strength in nurturing that which you find passionate and in the heart. We're meant to feel that way, and it's meant to be strong and affect us deeply so that we will act and bring it into the 3D world with the King of Pentacles, yeah? And that will, wherein we create sanctuary, okay? Let's see, some chakras for you guys, and then we'll be done. I hope it's helping. Oh, it's windy here. It's the perfect sign to start off the readings today. And to love again. And there we are, love again, okay? We've got love both times here, okay? So the heart is so important. Healing the heart, coming from the heart, trusting the heart, being guided by the heart and love. And knowing the strength of that, right? This is our mission. This is our reading today. Interesting. Creativity, that too. We talked about this. I love when it resonates like this. I love when this thing that just starts to resonate. So we talked about coming from creativity with the Queen of Wands. You know, reaping what you sow from your own creativity in the manifestation in the 3D, okay? As you solidify the kingdom of your pentacles in the 3D world. Remembering, though, that you are the Empress and already have that domain, okay? One more, please. One more from the chakras. Clarity, okay. And clarity as the final psychic development on the bottom. So through love and creativity, we will find clarity, and that's just like all there is to it. What else is there more to say? Let's see, I feel as though we should do, I have this deck, the tree cards. They're kind of long, you know, I'm kind of unsure about those oracle cards, but they seem to so often really fit. But I've got these traveler, what is it? Sacred Traveler, okay. Ooh, there it is. Okay. Discovering truth. You stand in the light of truth. And crossing bridges also was falling with it. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. You stand in the light of truth, okay? Wow, those just really resonate for me too. A breakthrough is at hand. Excellent, that's necessary. So, okay, if anyone needs anything, okay, I've also had a request for some personal readings, and I rarely address that, but I'd like to at this point. So if there's anyone who needs or wants personal readings, please contact me. I can do it in voice format, video format, and it's a donation-based thing where you just decide, so that we all feel comfortable here, and the exchange has no karmic value, okay? All right, I hope all of you are well as we go into this season of dark. Remember, you're the light, shine it bright, okay? Love to everyone. We'll see you soon.